Okay, so I'm testing the new lens, the Sony 11mm 1.8. Right now I'm filming with a Sony ZV-E10, and here are the settings. Let me just cross the street. I'm having a monopod or tripod on my hand, so no Xeon or whatever technology to stabilize. This is no stabilization. The stabilization is off for the Sony ZV-E10, and I'm just using, as you can see, the full capacity of this objective, but of this lens. So right now the settings are the following: ISO it's 1000, it's f1.8, 160 fps. I am filming in HD, so it's not 4K right now here. It's just a HD, but I can also film in 4K. I don't know why I'm filming in 4K, but usually in terms of quality, it's quite the same. It's just that in 4K you get more image to crop in post editing, in my opinion. But I'm not an expert, so yeah. Let me see what we have here. Also, the picture profile it's off. So right now the settings it's with no picture profile, but it's incandescent. However you pronounce this word, incandescent white balance. So it's not daylight white balance, not auto white balance, it's incandescent, and that's why you can see these blue tones more. But I kind of like it more. For example, this is a warm light that stands in my face over there, in my back. See that light? You can see on my face, and in the background you can see there is more blue tones. So that's the difference here. Yeah, so there is no active stabilization. I will open in a moment this active stabilization so you can see how this camera performs how this lens performs with the active stabilization on from the Sony ZV-E10. I think that the light is quite good here. I don't know what about the um, performance of this video, about the quality. I can only see the quality in my little screen over here, and it seems that it's quite okay. Perhaps you can see the bokeh in my back, right? I will soon change the lens with the original kit lens from the Sony ZV-E10, so you can see the difference in terms of quality, image quality. I'm gonna use the same settings. So again, we are at ISO 1000, f1.8, 160 frames per second, FPS. I'm using a Rode video mic right now for the audio, and I'm having a mono tripod. I'm just using one hand just to film with one hand. It's quite easy to film with one hand, but just for example, I'm gonna use right now my left hand so you can know exactly how this camera it's in the distance between what is the distance between me and the camera. So here you can see the hand it's near my hand, and right now I'm touching almost touching the lens, so it's not too much, right? It's about like two hands from me. This is one hand, and it's about two hands distance, so it's not that much distance. And this is the wide angle that you get with this lens with active stabilization off. Now I'm gonna turn on the active stabilization from the Sony ZV-E10. It's gonna be a 40% crop, so you can see the difference. All right, now we have the 40%, almost 40% crop with active stabilization from the Sony ZV-E10. This helps in terms of shaking. It's not that shaky anymore. When you move, for example, it's way stable. When you walk, for example, right now I'm just using one hand to in one hand my camera and my tripod. See, you see the right now my hand it's in full length, right? And this is where if I just use my camera near my I mean in a comfort mode, let's say, in a comfort mode, that it's easy for me to just bring the camera and move around with the camera in my hand, in one hand. And this is the stabilization if you walk. Again, it's 1K ISO, f1.8, 160, no picture profile, just incandescent mode, or however you pronounce that word. You have to change from time to time the hands because it's not so light, so it's not going to be very light for you to just bring this camera with you, but I think that it's acceptable. See, this is the stabilization, this is the low light performance. I was looking for this low light performance test from other people on YouTube, but I didn't find anything, especially with the Sony ZV-E10. So if you find this video useful, don't forget to like, and if you want to see more content like this or perhaps other type of content, just subscribe to this channel. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. Now I'm gonna turn off the active stabilization. I'm gonna turn it off, so the crop is gonna be bigger. I mean, there will be no crop anymore. Now let's try with ISO 1000. I'm going to change the ISO level so you can see maybe there is a better quality if I just decrease the ISO level to, let's say, 500, but it's way darker, so you cannot see too much. Maybe the quality of the image is it's better, but you don't see too much, so I'm going to increase that to 1000 again. So this is 1000 ISO level, white balance incandescent, right? This is a very warm light over here. I will go to a place with a blue light to see if there is a difference. Again, you can see if I'm shaking or not, because the active stabilization is off. So this is a zone with more blue tones. As you can see, it's more blue here. I don't know, from my little screen over here I can see myself, and for me it feels like it's pretty nice. I mean, the quality, look at the blue and the yellow on my face. I really like this blue and yellow kind of colors. They look very cool. Yeah, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the lens with the Sony ZV-E10 kit lens, so the lens that you get when you buy this camera. Alright, now I am with my Sony ZV-E10 simple lens, so the lens that you get when you buy this camera. We are at f3.5, ISO 1000, 160 fps. It's quite the same here in terms of distance. I'm just using the same settings. I'm just using no picture profile. It's at the same time of the this night. You can see there is no active body stabilization. The active body stabilization from the Sony, it's off, from the Sony camera. What can I say? I can feel that there's a huge difference in terms of quality. I mean, you can see the difference here. Let's just walk for a little. You cannot see my face. It's just the same position that I've been before. See, this is the place with the blue and yellow on my face. Less blue and less yellow right now. The quality is not the best. So I'm gonna cross the street. You can see if it's shaky or not. Maybe it's yes, maybe it's a no. I cannot see myself, so it's quite interesting, the difference with this lens. So yeah, I'm walking on the same area. You see that yellow light over there? It's pretty much the same area, but you cannot see my face too clearly right now. And the stabilization is inactive, so it's off. Just walk for a little, and then I'm gonna turn on the active stabilization. That will bring me more stabilization, but it's gonna bring me also more crop. So the crop will be around 40%, not the best, right? See this? I mean, with my eyes I can see everything here, of course, but with the camera lens, this lens, no, not too much. I'm gonna turn it off right now. So again, the settings are the following: no picture profile, the white balance, it's manual. I mean everything was manual set. I'm not on auto. It's on manual, so it's 1000 ISO f 3.5. The only thing that it's on auto is the autofocus. So this is on auto right now, and it was on auto on the other lens, the 11mm. We are at 1.160 FPS. I'm filming in 1080, so it's full HD video, not 4K. And this is the quality with active stabilization off. Now I'm gonna turn on the stabilization, so you can see the stabilization again and the crop for this video. So it feels like I zoom in a lot, but I didn't zoom in anything. It's just that if you turn on the active stabilization from the Sony ZV-E10 camera, you get a 40% crop on your video. So all you can see right now, I guess, it's my face and maybe a little background, not too much. I don't think you can see too much, and the quality is not the best, as I can see from this little screen. So I'm walking right now. Let's just walk normal. I mean, there is no difference, I guess, because you cannot see anything either. But yeah, definitely not great for night usage. You cannot use this camera, I mean, not the video, at least. You cannot use video when it's night. You cannot see too much. Maybe if you like a little bokeh in my back, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off the video, and we are back to active stabilization off. So the steady shot is off, and this is the distance. Again, you cannot see too much. Maybe if I just there's a light over there. I don't know if you can see it, that light. And I'm gonna turn the camera so the light will shine to my face. But it seems that it's not enough. Let's change the ISO. Yeah, let's test with the ISO. Obviously the 500 ISO is gonna be more dark over here, so you cannot see anything. Let's say with 100 ISO, so you cannot see anything, just a little blue light over there. Let's change the ISO to, let's say, 2000. Now you can see me a little. Now you can see me a little, right? Of course, the quality you will see a worse quality. Let's change the ISO to 2500, like this. Now you can see me better, but of course the quality is not gonna be the best. I'm gonna change the ISO level to the other lens, so I'm gonna change the lens again with the 11 millimeters, so we can see how they perform in let's say this ISO level. But let's increase the ISO to 3200. Now you can see me even better. Let's see, this is the neighbor over here, you can see. Let's just make a quick video over here like that, so you cannot see my face, but you can see the surroundings like this, the cars, blue light, night video. Let's walk for a little. I'm gonna take you for a walk while speaking about this lens, so you can see how they perform with active stabilization off again. It's just me and my hand and my little mono tripod. I'm gonna take a picture for you so you can see what I'm using right now. It's nothing that brings me more stabilization. It's just that I can put it on my hand and keep the camera better on my hand. It's sort of blue tones here and yellow. I like this mode. It's nice for it looks like cinematic somehow, this incandescent mode. I will also change the video to auto white balance, so you can see how the camera performs in auto white balance. Not right now, I'm just gonna take you for a walk. So we are at, let's say, I'm gonna change to 4000 ISO. So this is 4000 ISO level. This is we have a little light over here. It's a white light. Let's go there from this zone. You can see the shakiness, the stabilization, the quality of the image. Again, we are on the main kit lens from this Sony ZV-E10 camera. I always wanted to, I saw a lot of videos about this camera and I have it since the first year it appears, so I just got lucky to, this is also my first camera ever, so I've been using it for a while with this kit lens, so I am quite satisfied with it, especially in when it's good lighting. I recommend it a lot. It takes really stunning photos. All my videos were filmed with this camera, and yeah, all I have to say is that you need some batteries. Definitely need more batteries than the ones that you get in this camera. Now let's change the ISO to 2000. This is 2000 ISO. Again, this is 1000 ISO. More dark. And that's pretty much it. Let's change the white balance. So right now the ISO is 1000, f3.5, 160 fps, white balance auto, autofocus it's auto again, the focus it's auto, the active body stabilization it's off. Just let's walk with this 1K ISO. I'm gonna change the ISO level right now to 2000 or 3200 so you can see a little and you can see if it's shaky or not. I mean, it should be shaky. So this is what you got with. I'm still on manual mode, but the white balance it's auto. I don't like the intelligent mode or everything auto on this camera. I think that you are losing the potential of the camera. Is like the same when you are using the basic camera from your phone. If you have an iPhone, for example, you can use the Final Cut app or the DaVinci Resolve app, which will bring you more settings and you can have the full potential of your camera. Now let's go back to active stabilization from the Sony. This is the active stabilization. We are at pretty much the same levels with ISO 4000. Right, this is the settings, this is the image, this is quality. I'm gonna take you for a little walk from this neighbor over here, and after that we will change the lens with the 11 millimeters, so we can test with more ISO and we can test with a different white balance, like this one, which is auto white balance. It's not great, not terrible. This is what they say before they got the nuclear disaster at Chernobyl. Not bad, not terrible, but yeah. So these are what we got here, my friends. Now let's change the lens again. Now we talk. We are on 11 millimeters. You can see here the quality, the white balance is auto, the focus is on auto, the active stabilization is off, and we are at ISO 4000. So this is the difference between this lens and the other lens. I mean, you can see there is a huge difference. You can see in terms of quality. Let's move a little. See the bokeh in my back. I'm very close to the camera right now. Let's walk for a little. It's really nice. These lenses are very great. Are great for vlogging, and not only for vlogging, but for vlogging especially, in my humble opinion. You can see the difference. Let's just change the view so we can walk for a little, so you can see the shakiness. I'm using it with one hand. I just walk normal in these conditions. You can see it's dark outside, it's night. We have the buildings here, and this is the stabilization. I mean, it's only the stabilization from the lens, because we don't have active stabilization from the Sony camera. And that, if I turn that on, it's gonna bring us 40% crop on this video, so it's not the best. So this is how we walk with this camera. Now let's change the ISO to, let's say, 3200, like this. Now it's 4000. Now it's 3200. 2500. can still see a lot of things, and the quality of the image should increase. 2000 ISO, you can still see things. 100 and 1600 ISO. It's cold outside. 1000 ISO right now. The image quality should improve a lot, but it's way darker. And the ISO 500, now you barely see things. ISO 200, very night outside. And 100 ISO, you cannot see anything. You can see a little, but not too much, only if there is light. So let's go back to the, let's say, let's go to 3200 ISO, and I'm gonna change the white balance to, or no, I just go with the same white balance with auto white balance. The autofocus is on. Here you can see my face, like that. It's I got a little light from this building in my front, and from this light over there I got that light on my face, so you can see my face and the bokeh in the blur in my background. Let's walk a little, and I'm gonna change in a moment the stabilization to active from the Sony camera, so you can see if there is more crop, of course, but it's gonna be more stable. So let's change it. 3200 ISO, stabilization active from the Sony ZV-E10 camera, 40%, 40%, around 40% crop for the image. Still, I'm using my hands in the same position to be more comfortable, but I think that it's still enough. It's still enough. You can still have a lot of space here and on the right, and on my left side you can still see a little from my back. Of course there is more blur in my back, but it's okay for vlogging. It's way better if you just walk. Let's walk a little so you can see the shakiness. Right, this is the shakiness. Yeah. So as I told you, I always wanted to, I don't know this, but I wanted to see from a YouTuber or from somebody, just a random person. I just watch a lot of videos. I watch videos from people who speak Italian or Spanish, and I don't even know that language. But I wanted to see videos from this Sony ZV-E10 camera with this lens, and to see in these conditions with manual mode, with this ISO and that ISO in low light conditions, because this is when you test a lens, right? In low light conditions you can see how good a lens, how good the lens are in low light, because you can see the quality, you can see the shakiness, you can see the blur, you can see the colors if you're not colorblind. Yeah, let's change the ISO to 1600, like that, for more quality over quantity. So, and at the end I'm gonna just show you the image, how it looks like with intelligent auto. So with everything that sits on auto from Sony, we let the camera to decide the quality, we let the camera to decide the ISO, the aperture, the white balance, everything we will see. So let's see right now. Now we are on intelligent auto. You can see the quality. I mean, everything is on auto. ISO 2500 right now, but it was 3200, so everything is unstable. We are still at f1.8. The focus is on auto, but the ISO is changing, and the FPS it's 130. I don't know if it's okay or not. I guess not. So this is how it looks like, the image and the quality. And by the way, I am on the active stabilization on. And this is if you let the camera decide. If you let the camera decide what's good for you, you will get this image, you will get this stuff over here, right? I mean, I'm not a big fan of this. You can look at the sky. I'm not a big fan. Let's change. I change the active stabilization to be inactive, to be off. So no steady shot from the Sony camera. And right now I am again on the intelligent auto. So you can see the difference in terms of quality, the shakiness, the everything when you trust camera to do its best. I don't think it's so intelligent in my opinion, but that's why I prefer to go on manual mode, especially with the white balance. I like the balance to be the same white balance, because this will bring you the cinematic look on your videos, and the FPS, the ISO level, there is the white balance triangle, or how they say that, the photographers, there's a word when you have to stabilize the aperture, the white balance, the ISO, the everything in your camera. You get that the step. I forget the words. Never mind. You get it, right? So that's it. Let me know what you think about this lens. Do you buy them? Maybe I'm still not exploring this lens at the maximum capacity. Maybe I still need to learn to improve my filmmaking on manual mode. Maybe I need a tripod, an electric one, for more stabilization. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe everything is okay. I'm overthinking too much here. But if you want to have that cinematic look, right, you still need to improve your stuff. And I'm still not familiar to film in S-Log, for example. I don't color grade my videos. Just a little, let's say, exposure, or a little clarity or brilliance, or simple basic edits, simple basic adjustments on CapCut. But that's it. I'm not that pro, I know how to use DaVinci or Premiere Pro or these programs, but I don't think it's, what to say. I don't think it's just a huge difference. I mean, the best difference, in my opinion, it's if you have a good lens, if you have a decent camera that you can film in 4K, or even like I'm filming right now in 1080, some settings that will make the world better for you. And that's it. You still need a good light, you still need a good sound. Maybe this Rode Mic 2 is not the best, but this is what I got. You still need to know what to say in front of the camera, you still need confidence. you still need to speak in a certain language. In my case it's English, and I know the accent is not there, but I'm doing my best so you can understand me. Hopefully you understand me. That's it. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoy.